back in that bag again. Whoa, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets. Just
Welcome to Casa Bird.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
I will say, actually, you don't need to take your coat off, but if you did need to, little buttons.
Oh.
For your coat hangers.
I love that.
Just push them all in. They're quite nice to the touch, aren't they?
Yeah.
Look at that.
How clever.
There's going to be lots of little fun elements to this house like that. Okay. But to start with, I'm going to show you the guest bedrooms. This room was already here. It was already a bedroom. Brand new wardrobes. These are kind of semi-hidden wardrobes. So you've got the stuff there. Got projector screen. Love a projector screen.
I was going to say, I saw something underneath and I was very intrigued. What did this room look like before? Have you had to make quite a lot of changes?
So the setup was almost identical. The changes are purely cosmetic.
Yeah.
So we've got like a lime wash on the walls. As you see, there's sort of a cloudy effect, and you'll see that's a bit of a theme. We love clouds here at Casa Bird. But I am a sucker for whites and blacks, especially at night time. It's that dark, cosy, warm, like with the orange lights, and you've got the movie in. And that's what we want to do here, is when we do have guests over, is that, you know, that it feels like a hotel for them.
Yes.
That's what we want. If you've got a friend to stay the night, you can. We've got another guest bedroom.
Great.
Okay, so it's big sleepovers at Casa Bird.
Dan, this is for you, this room.
Yeah, cameraman, if you want to stay the night, not a problem. Slightly smaller, so you don't get the projector screen, but you do get a nice little get-ready area.
Yes.
And then we've got of course, we've got the Casa Bird face masks.
Whoa, oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that, yeah. What you doing, yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? Hey, back in that bag again. To bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook. No, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in.
This one's definitely, in my opinion, Ibiza vibes. I took this from an Ibiza hotel.
Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. I love the curvature here and the elements, and like it kind of then rolls off here. Wow. I'm ready to have a shower. I'm going in.
And I think like little bits that we've thought of as well, which like even just having a seat.
Yeah.
Right? Just, look, I don't need to do this very often, but shaving your legs, right?
Yeah.
You have to think of these things. If my guest wants to shave their legs, I'm allowing them to be able to do that here. Do you know what I mean? That's the type of thing we think of.
Yeah.
We think of the body hair of our guests and making sure that they're silky smooth. You've got the micro cement walls and ceiling. I did this myself, so all the micro cement in the house I've done myself. And you'll notice that, so this is straight on top of plaster, this is layers of a base coat, and then it's obviously a product that's meant for wet rooms, and then you seal it. It allows everything to flow really nicely.
Hey, where you going? And you should know that we on this forever. You don't know me well, just ask again. And you should know that I'm with all the fuckery when you sit down and just watch the film. And you should know that Khan got a bottle of Don feeling like Julio, pass it in. Mine on some M's, going in. Back in that bag where I'm going again. I'm dunking on them.
Okay, now we enter the main living space.
Wow.
Very open plan. It is, I like that word, wow, because that's what we want. When people walk into this bit, we need a wow. Because it's obviously where we spend most of our time. Now, you know, this day and age, everyone does want that space, they want that open living. They think that they can't achieve that with an old house.
Yes.
Because you walk into an old house, there is just walls everywhere. But it can be done, right? This was split up into about 3 rooms, and now it's 1. And it's much more cleaner and clear, and definitely a better space to spend most of your time.
Definitely, and I think especially if you're buying a property, as you say, that's maybe older, you know, there's so many walls. I think this is really, for me, inspirational. I've bought a property that's older and needs a lot of work, so already I'm feeling inspired that, you know, you can knock those walls through and make a space like this that, you know, feels so open and fresh. And I love that there's like a continuation as well throughout each room, sort of speaks the same language but has a different tone, which is, really, really nice.
Yeah, this is where I sort of got to bring in my love of greys and whites and blacks, but then you do have those pops of wood. Yeah. And you have those textures. I think that's like quite important, you know, to break up the classic white and black. I mean, talking of textures, let's talk about the floor. I get mixed reviews on the floor. Okay. So I did it myself as well. It's micro cement. I imported it from Germany. I'm not a professional, but I'm actually happy with how it kind of went. It's not for everyone, but you know I like my clouds.
Yes.
And it is very cloudy.
It is.
You're not saying that you like it?
I love it.
Okay, good.
Again, you've got like a texture throughout, so I think you've got such an open space, but it feels really warm.
Good. I mean, speaking of warm, it should be warm because everywhere throughout the house is underfloor heating. There's not a radiator in sight. I don't want an ugly radiator on the wall. They get in the way. We don't want them. So if you are going to do a house from scratch, it was obviously a lot of money, so you do need to be able to afford it, but it was worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially when it is a concrete floor. Great place to entertain, obviously incorporating behind us the kitchen. It almost like changes rooms from the dining room to the kitchen because of the height, I think.
Definitely. So was this here before?
I'm back in that bag
so this
again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. I'm back in that. Hey. Where you going? Hey.
Showing us some quirks. Like when we've come in, we've popped
we've popped
the
some
wall.
things,
Is there anything in here? I'm really intrigued now.
Yeah, we've got
I want to know.
Yeah, we do. We'll start here. Everyone has boiling hot water taps. It's something that a lot of people incorporating now is having instant hot water. But I don't know if anyone has sparkling water tap. Give that a taste test.
Wow, I'm going to try it, guys, for you to see.
Filtered. Should be a good temp.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, straight from the tap. And I love sparkling water, so that was something I really wanted to do. It's the little things. It's the little things. What else have we got? I like a gadget. Okay, so we've got robot Hoover, right? Normally they're outside. Our robot Hoover comes out this little, he's got a little home here.
Its own home.
Yeah. So he comes out at certain parts of the day and he comes under the island and then he starts hoovering and then he goes back under the island again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that like custom made?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it was an idea we saw on TikTok and I was like, I love everything being hidden. I want my house to feel like no one lives in it. If you noticed in the kitchen, where are my appliances? Right? They're not. Where's my toaster? Where's my air fryer? Where's my fridge? Where's the kettle? Like so everything's hidden away, and I like that. But we do have a fridge. We have a freezer. They're here, and then we have built-in air fryer, built-in cooker, and then all the rest of the appliances are in the laundry room, which is a new addition to the house as well. The vibe changes here. You can see, like, we're now into like the den, right? The darkness. This was the old garage.
Really?
Yeah. So this walkway was outside. So you'd be outside right now, and then you'd go into the garage area. And this is my office. It has its own little bathroom. That's why I say it could be a bedroom for someone else. One day. People do think it's weird that I have a bath in my office bathroom, but it just made sense. In this one, just in terms of space.
Yeah.
And look, why can't I have a bath after a hard day's working, in the office, just straight from the desk for a little soak. So I think it makes sense. Black toilet, black sink, black bath. They really like pop. I've always wanted a black toilet. I don't know why. I always have. People think it's weird, but I don't.
I really like this as well. It's such a small element, but I think it brings like a lot into the space because you're then mirroring that with your shapes.
Yeah, that was like on purpose by accident. So like we do love a curve and we did that first. And then we thought, why don't we just try and like match that shape with the mirror? And then we found like the perfect mirror online. And they are so small touches, but like they do make a difference.
Definitely.
This is my den. We've got the energy drink fridge here. Keep me going. I'm the big dog sitting up there. That's my throne. Again, I wanted something that was different to the rest of the house. I wanted it dark vibes. I wanted to do like weird things to make it kind of feel like earthy and cigar room vibes. That's where like the brown leathers come in. Random rock wall here.
Oh,
so we've got the texture.
Really interesting.
Yeah. And that
Yeah,
was a
really.
genius idea by me, I will say. So
Yeah.
inside here, I can take these off.
Oh.
And the boiler and stuff is in there. So these panels will come off, and then this is on wheels, and it slides out.
Right.
And then if you need to access the boiler, you can. But
So clever.
I
And it's on
don't.
magnets.
Yeah, it's on magnets. So I actually did this myself. How can you actually turn something that's typically boring into something like fun and a feature?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't expensive. That cost me £200 to do all that. So I'm not doing like really expensive things.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think outside the box. TikTok is a really good thing for that. I do take some inspo from TikTok.
I was going to say to you, so you've got all of these rooms. So how did you start? How did it all of this come to life? I'm really, really interested to know.
Yeah, I think it's also like important to point out, like, I'm not like a professional interior designer or builder or anything. I've renovated a couple of homes. I'm still like in the beginning phases of it. I've had 2 goes at it. This one's obviously turned out the best so far, but I've obviously learned from my mistakes.
Yeah.
Really strongly recommend getting an architect,
Okay.
right? It's not as expensive as you think. It's a couple of thousand. It changes the game. That's where people would want to save money. It's like, oh, I don't want an architect. I can think of this myself. We'll put this here. I had that too. I was like, we don't need someone to tell us where things. Get one. I really, really recommend getting one because they thought of things that we hadn't even thought of.
Yeah.
They are professionals for a reason, and it can make a big difference. You can end up saving that money on something that they suggest that you didn't think of. Lastly, once you kind of feel like you've got the space that you want and you found your builder, they get the vision too. Obviously, you've got to connect with your builder. My builder's a legend. Shout out to Matt Jeffries Builders. He's a young guy. He's motivated, and I love the way he says yes to nearly every stupid idea I have. So I want a pickleball court. He's like, I'll try and make it happen. Get a builder that you click with and gets the kind of the vision. And then, get yourself on social media and Pinterest and watch YouTube videos of people that have done similar things. And I mean, a lot of things are like elements that I have nicked from lots of different houses that I've seen over the years. We're really happy with how it's turned out. All right, I think I'm a bit tired after all showing all that. Should we go into the living space, the sofa space? People think I'm mad for getting a white couch, but it does work.
It does work.
And it's a big couch, and I'm glad we got it, but yeah, I haven't got kids yet, but I can imagine like this is like a no-go area for kids because white is a nightmare. Your lounge is where you spend the evenings, right? So we definitely wanted to make this space warm, cozy, comfortable. Just test the couches out. It was quite expensive couch, so I hope it's comfortable. What do you reckon?
Oh, yes. Oh, it's very comfortable.
Yeah, loads of room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like actually that it's like low down. It feels really nice. I'm going to be honest, when I came over, I thought, where are you going to watch your TV?
That's not a picture frame. That's the TV. Boom. You think, well, Sam he's that highbrow. He's not even got a TV. He must just read books. We're watching the reality shows on there. We've got Love Island on repeat. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I wanted the flat, clean wall is because there is another room behind this one.
No, there's not.
So that's why. Here we go.
I can't believe there's a room behind here.
Well, this is where I sleep. Obviously a curve.
I really like that.
Got to have the arch. That goes into dressing room, I'd say. It's where the wife gets ready here. Plenty of wardrobe space, shoes, all that kind of thing. The glass is like one way, so you can't see in, but I can see out. And it gives you a bit of privacy. And then we have the ensuite. Bit of colour. Here we go.
Oh.
Now we're talking. We've gone for a clay micro cement again, because I love it. And then obviously that backs onto the shower is the glass. So the glass, very hotel vibes. I saw that in a hotel and I was like, I like that. I want to feel like I live in a hotel.
Yeah.
When you're having a shower, I like to have a boogie. What's your favourite artist?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Hey Alexa, play Sabrina Carpenter.
Shuffling songs by Sabrina Carpenter on Amazon Music. Someone tell me why. Get ready for you. I still think of.
So we have the world's biggest projector screen, easily up there. And then speakers are in the ceiling there, pretty much the same amount as the TV. And then obviously when you've got the projector as well, they're not far off in terms of price. And it allows us to have the bed the direction we want it to be.
Yeah. I love also that you've got like no wires or no, you know, bulky cables. Like everything's then put away.
Oh yeah, no wires. I hate a wire. Even like things that are typically bulky, aircon unit.
Yeah.
I don't want that on show. It's not the nicest thing in the world, right? So during the daytime when I'm not using it, then I don't have to see it. Okay, the garden. A little bit chilly today,
Yes.
but the sun is out. Quite a good space for the area.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
I know that you know Norwich quite well. We're not too far away from the city. Like, my favourite spot is kind of like around St Benedict Street and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've tested it. I got there in 8 minutes the other day. I
Yeah.
wasn't speeding. I was going the limit.
Yeah.
But it's an area that I really like. My favourite coffee shop's not too far away. But I've got a big garden, which is good. Like, for me, this is a nice size. So much so that we built a bloody pickleball court, basketball court, which is crazy. I've got to be the only person in this area to have one of these.
Definitely, I think you are.
Pickleball, have you ever played before?
I actually haven't.
You've never played?
No.
Oh, well, we'll have a little game before you go.
Okay.
It's an easier game than tennis.
Yeah.
Which is good for me. I've got into it recently, and I've always wanted to have a court, and now we've got one.
Now you've got your own.
Yes. And then the Casa Bird logo in the middle.
I just spotted that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, we've got to have the branding. It's very important. And then this side, we've built the little dining area. Again, hadn't had much use yet. We're going to get a fire pit. That's why you can see the little gas pipe.
Yes.
Again, that's already in the ground. It's all there.
It's ready.
It's ready for a nice summer's evening. You've got the fire going. I'm cooking a few burgers on the outdoor kitchen. Very much looking forward to that. The rumour is I do the best ribs in Norwich. That's the rumour.
There we go.
I think when you're in England, it's important to have the garden. We don't get to use it that often.
Yeah.
But if you can try and make it a space where it does force you to go out here in the winter, then I think do it. And then another thing that sort of forces me outside is my sauna and ice bath.
Oh,
Are you into your wellness?
I am actually.
Yeah?
I do a bit of dance, so
Okay.
I'm definitely into.
And then how do you
My
recover
wellness.
from dance? That's the question.
Well, lots of stretching, but I've heard the ice baths are good, but I haven't actually tested it.
Well, you didn't bring your swim trunks?
No.
No, okay. Well, we won't put you in the ice bath today.
Better not today.
And
I feel
then,
it's
yeah, ice
definitely
bath.
like transported me. Like I feel like I'm not in Norfolk
I like that.
at the moment.
I like that.
Even throughout the house, like out here, there's so many elements. I actually feel I'm not where we are.
Yeah.
In a really good way.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what you kind of like want to do. Like, I love Norwich.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There's sometimes I think, oh, I could move to Miami or Thailand or somewhere like that. I'd love to, but I was born here.
Yeah.
And if I can kind of put a slice of holiday into
Yeah.
my hometown, then I think I'll live a nice life.
Definitely.
You know, and hopefully I've shown that it can be done.
I mean, you definitely have. Like even the elements where you've got like the lamp from Morocco, the panels, you've had those like imported in. Like there's so many elements. Like even this, like I can see like you're trying to bring in that,
Yeah.
I suppose, aspect of being away, but still enhancing Norfolk.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I don't want it to sound like I'm some sort of like posh guy that's, oh, he's imported it from Spain. I only did it because it was cheaper.
Yeah.
I've done these things and done my research and spoke to people and done phone calls to Spain and China because it's cheaper and I can't get the products here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd always recommend as well, like, go local. Like, I went local with the micro cement. If I physically can't get it, then obviously I'm going to have to look elsewhere. But you can still, like, again, achieve really luxurious hotel vibe looks on a budget. Oh, you're pretty good. It's not bad for a beginner.
Back again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that
Sam,
bag
thank
again.
you so much for showing me round. It's great to see an older property get renovated with a new lease of life.
Well, thank you. It's been really nice having you. But for now, it's not on the market. I'll sure to give you a call if I decide to sell it. It's time for you to leave. You can come back when your pickable skills are just a little bit sharper. All right?
Okay, thanks Sam.
Bye.
Bye.